This is one of the greatest inventions from Sony Electronics. But it's a little bit boring. Let me explain. The thing with these cameras is that they were great many years ago, and now it's just even greater. And then I don't even know what to talk about anymore, but I'll tell you what I like about this camera and what I use it for. So thank you to Sony Nordic for letting me loan this camera. This is my own unit actually, but I've had it for the other one for about a month. I haven't used it too much, like I didn't get to use it that much because Christmas times and stuff like that, I got to do a photo shoot. It doesn't really show the full power that this camera can provide, but at least that is something that I use it for. Like the camera is identical to the A7R5 except like the viewfinder and the two USB-C ports that you now get on it. I came from the A7C Mark II. I liked the grip a lot, and they do say that they have upgraded the grip. I cannot really see how they have done it. Like it must be in like tiny incrementals. Something that I also missed from my A7C2 is the travel on the buttons. When you're in Norway, you know, like I am, and you have gloves, you're outside and you're pressing a button, it's nice to know that you actually press the button. With the A7C2, it's not that easy. Battery life is better, overheating control is better. The most exciting thing for me about this camera is this screen, basically, that I went back to this screen. The Nikon ZR has a 4-inch screen, and I wish that would be like the standard now. At least if they come out with an FX3 Mark II, like bump the screen, like please, like make this just even bigger. That would be so cool. And this thing is so clever. Like I tend to have my shutter in video mode set to this dial right here, and then I lock it so I don't bump into it and change my shutter. 4K 60 and 8000 ISO dual. I like that. That means I can film slow motion in dark spaces. Cool. Like I said, I recently did a photo shoot with it and it worked perfectly. The camera is said to have crazy dynamic range, and from the photos that I shot, I think I can say pretty much that, yeah, it has really good dynamic range. I could pull up her shadows quite nicely and do a little bit of noise reduction as well and get a good image out of it. Sharpness, I can't say anything about sharpness. It's 33 megapixels. I know how that looks like. I know how 60 megapixels look like. I know how 20 megapixels look like. But, you know, it is 33 megapixels. I use these vintage lenses. And these ones makes the image basically softer. So I won't say that this sensor is better or worse on sharpness than the A7 IV, because I can't tell. Also, the burst mode of 30 frames per second. It's a nice to have. I don't know when I will use it. Maybe I'll do some car shots. I like to shoot cars actually, so that would be nice if we have like a drifting session with a buddy of mine. Then I can use the 30 frames per second. I strive to also shoot more film, and there you only have one shot. That is why I often set my camera to 1 frame at the time, because I want to nail that 1 frame. But it's nice that it's here. It makes it more like an A9 III or an A1 II. People are saying it's a baby A1. Going forward, I'm going to use this camera for pretty much all the work that I do. And if Sony will please get up to speed with making an FX3 Mark II or something like that has open gate and I don't know, internal something, just something, make something. Then I will use that as my main video camera. But for passion, I use film cameras. The camera is kind of boring because it doesn't have any quirks. Like there's nothing weird about this camera, and that is what I also like about it. It just works. It is built like a tank. I know that it works when I put it out in extreme temperatures. I know that it works when it comes to having 2 memory cards. I know that it works in all the situations that I put it in. When it comes to open gate, the gates are not open on this one. I have mixed feelings because I want open gate, but it at least should be on the FX3 Mark II. I think there's no reason why it shouldn't be in this camera. That is basically the A7 IV. There's not that much to say about the A7 IV. It is a great camera. It is a great all-around camera. If you have the A7 IV, yes, this is a nice upgrade. Do you need to upgrade? No. For me, having the A7C II, this was a nice upgrade again. You can buy any camera right now and they will pretty much do anything that you would need, unless you're in a niche and you need to have very specific settings. I just wanted to make a video about this and tell you that I like this camera. I don't make videos about things that I don't like. I only make things about stuff I like. Yeah, that's the A7 IV.